knighthood.
Why, sir, if an eye had a knighthood, why, it would keep my ears warm in bed.
Yes, all right.
It seems that words are extremely powerful.
Just so, my lady.
You must have made a lengthy study.
Words can change the world.
So you have said before. I remain unconvinced. Strong men change the world. Strong men and their deeds. Words are just marzipan on a cake. Of course, you think words are important. You are weak, and therefore have nothing.
Your ladyship is incorrect.
You had better be able to substantiate that comment.
My lady, the Duke wants to chop down the trees, is that not so?
The trees whisper about me. I hear them when I go riding. They tell lies about me.
Yet this policy has met with fanatical opposition.
What?
The people don't like it.
What does that matter? We rule. They will do what we say, or they will be pitilessly executed.
My love, we will run out of people.
No need. What you do is, you embark on a far-reaching and ambitious plan to expand the agricultural industry, provide new employment in the sawmills, open land for development, and reduce the scope for banditry.
And how will I do all that?
Chop down the forest.
But you said...
Shut up! How exactly does one go about knocking over the houses of one does not like?
Urban clearance.
I was thinking of burning them down
Hygienic urban clearance.
and sowing the ground with salt.
Maddie, I believe that is hygienic urban clearance with a program of environmental improvements. It might be a good idea to plant some trees as well.
No more trees!
No, don't worry, they won't survive. The point is to have planted them.
But I also want to raise taxes.
Maddie, nuncle.
I'm not your nuncle.
Not?
No.
Prithee, you should need to finance your ambitious plan for the country.
Sorry.
It means cutting down trees costs money. Intriguing, but can your words change the past?
More easily, I should think. I mean, who knows how it came to 80,000 years ago? There are only stories and recollections, and plays, of course.
Well, I saw a play once. Bunch of funny fellows in tights. A lot of shouting. The people liked it. You say history is what people are told.
What about him? Groonbury the Good. Was he? Who knows now? What was he good at? But he will be Groonbury the Good until the end of the world.
I want to be a good ruler. I want people to like me.
Suppose there were matters subject to controversy, matters of historical record that had become clouded.
I didn't do it, you know. He slipped and fell. That was it. He attacked me. It was self-defense. He slipped and fell on his own dagger in self-defense. I have no recollection of it at this time.
Be quiet, husband. I know you didn't do it. I wasn't there with you, you may recall. It was I who didn't hand you the dagger. I was saying I believe that there are matters of history which should be set straight.
Maddie, that you were not there at the time.
Not where.
Anywhere.
So long as you remember that. You say that weak words are reality. Therefore, reality is words. But can your words become history?
was a very good play I saw. There were fights, but no one really died. A lot of good speeches, I thought.
Fool,
Yes, my lady.
can you write a play? One that will circle the world, one that will remain long after rumor has died.
No, my lady, it's a very special talent.
But you can find someone who has it.
There could be people like that. In Ankh-Morpork they have.
Find one. Find the best. The truth will out. Find one.
We're not going to curse anyone. It hardly ever works if they don't know you've done it.
What you do is you send him a doll of himself with pins in it.
No, Baker.
All you need to do is get hold of some of his toenails.
None.
Or some of his hair, or anything. I've got some pins.
No.
Cursing people is morally unsound and extremely bad for your karma.
Well, I'm going to curse him anyway. Under my breath like, I could have caught my death in that dungeon for all he cared.
We're not going to curse him. We're going to replace him.
Replace him?
Hmm.
But you can't put the king back on the throne. Ghosts can't rule. I mean, you didn't get the crown to stay on top. Keep falling through.
We're going to replace him. King Ference's son. Proper succession.
Oh, we've been through all that. Perhaps in 17 years' time when he's
Now, tonight.
a baby on the throne, he wouldn't last 5 minutes.
Not a baby, a grown man. Remember Alice Demirage?
Bloody hell! You're not going to try that, are you?
I mean to have a go.
Well, now, see here, Esme, you're very good at all of that headology and thinking and stuff, but, you know, I really just...
So you think I can't do it, don't you?
Only, well, Black Alice was a white den of witches, like the king
Oh,
said.
join in, not pointing.
Excuse me.
Who is Black Alice? And none of this sharing meaningful glances or talking of my head. There are 3 of us in this cabin, remember?
She was before your time, before mine, really. A very powerful witch. Lived over Scundway. Turned a pumpkin into a coach once.
Showing. No use to anyone showing up to a ball smelling like a pie. Oh, and that business with the glass slipper, dangerous to my mind.
But the biggest thing she ever did was to send a whole castle to sleep for 100 years until... Can't remember. Was there rose bushes in that one? Or was there spinning wheels involved? I think some princess had to finger a... No, it was a prince. That's right.
Finger a prince.
No, he had to. Kiss her. Very romantic, Black Alice was. Liked nothing better than girl meets frog.
So why do they call her Black Alice?
Fingernails.
And teeth. She had a very sweet tooth. Lived in a real gingerbread cottage. Couple of kids got her, shoved her into her own oven at the end. Shocking.
So you're going to send the whole castle to sleep?
Oh, she never sent the castle to sleep. That's just an old wives' tale. All she did was just mess around with time a little bit. It's not that hard. People do it all the time. It's like rubber, time is. You can stretch stretch it to suit yourself.
But time is time. A second is a second. That's what they're there for.
And how many times have afternoons just flown by, when sometimes seem to last forever? How many hours have gone by in minutes, when some minutes seem to stretch on for hours?
But that's just people's perception of it, isn't it?
No, yes, of course it is. It all is. What does that matter? Now, I reckon, 17 years, yes, that should do it, yes. Then the lad will be 18 at the finish. So we do the swell, we go and fetch him, he comes, he does his destiny, and it's all wrapped up nice and neat.
Work out. Bit of peace and quiet for 17 years. If I recall that spell correctly, after you said it, you have to fly around the castle before cockcrow.
I did think about that, and it wouldn't work. King Felmet would still be king the whole time, and the country would still get sick. Now, what I was thinking of was, sending the entire kingdom.
The whole of Lanka?
Yes,
17 years into the future?
yes.
You'll never do it. Not on that, not on your own. You couldn't carry enough magic.
I have thought of that. And I'm going to need some help.
Bleeding bloody hell!
So, you've been a fool long?
My life. Cut my teeth on a set of bells.
So it gets passed down father to son.
I never really knew my father. He went off when I was really small to be a lord for the, to fool for the lords of Quo.
That's terrible. Still, there must be a happy life, making people laugh, I mean.
Oh, it's a terribly serious business. The College of Fools in Ankh-Morpork is one of the strictest, dullest, most Spartan colleges in all of the Discworld.
Right. So you didn't want to be anything else?
What else is there? I've never found anything else I could be. What about you? How did you get to be a witch? Did you go to a school or something?
Oh no. Goody Wemper, may she rest in peace, just walked down to the village one day, lined all our skills up and picked me. You don't choose the craft, you see. It chooses you.
Yes, but when do you actually become a witch?
When the other witches treat you as one, I suppose. I thought they would after that spell in the corridor. I thought it was pretty good.
Maddie, it was a rite of passage. Other witches being those two old ladies?
Yes,
Strong characters, I imagine.
very. They're actually quite nice people once you get to know them. It's just that, they don't, when you're a witch, you don't think about other people. I mean, you do think about other people, but you don't think about their feelings, if you get what I mean.
But you're not like that.
Look, I wish you'd stop working for the Duke. You know what he's like, burning down people's cottages and torturing people.
No, but I swore to be his fool until he dies. It's tradition, and tradition's very important.
But you don't even like being a fool.
I hate it. If I have to be a fool, I may as well do it properly.
That's stupid.
Foolish, I prefer. If I kiss you, do I turn into a frog?
Does yours still need to be bump started?
I'm afraid so.
for 17 years.
What?
She said.
Done what?
Nothing much, really.
Shall we try that again? Would be something to remember on my long journey to Angkor.
What? But that's 500 miles away. You'll be gone for ages.
I don't have much of a choice. I gave up my word. The Duke gave me special instructions to try to play right.
Just when we were getting to know each other. But you don't have to go. You don't want to go.
I gave my word. I have to go.
To be loyal unto death, blah, 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 blah. That's pathetic.
I'd only be pathetic if I broke my word. I may be incredibly ill-advised. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a few weeks. Can I see you again before the show?
I think I will be washing my hair.
When?
Whenever!
It sounded interesting, the way he told it. Wicked king ruling with the help of evil witches. Storms, ghastly forests, true heir to the throne in life and death struggle. A flash of dagger, screams, alarms. The wicked king dies. Good try. The bells ring out.
Showers of rose petals can be arranged, but I manage to practically do it at cost. Not forcing.
It had a certain something, but I don't know.
No, it was very fishy. I mean, the fool is decent enough, but the way he told it was very odd. I mean, his mouth was making the words, but his eyes were saying something else. And I got the impression he'd much rather we believed his eyes.
On the other hand, what harm can it do? The pay is the thing. The play is the thing.
But we can already afford to build the disc theatre.
Yes, but just the sound stage, not all the other things. Not the trapdoor mechanism, or the machine that lowers the gods from the heaven, or the fans for the wind.
We used to get along fine without all that. Remember the old days? All we had were a few planks and some painted sacking, but we had spirit. Mind you, we could afford a wave machine, just a small one. I've got this idea about the ship wrecked on this island.
Sorry.
Oh, but we've had some huge audiences.
Yes, but they pay in halfpennies. And I already owe Christopher the troll more than I should.
But he's the one who has people's limbs torn off.
How much do you owe him?
It's all right. I managed to keep up with the interest payments for now.
But how much does he want?
An arm and a leg.
What?
Tom's on his own. He can't go around ruining his house getting in nasty. Can you? You should be Somerset with the things you order that, like trapdoors and waves. We can't go around doing 2 performances a day, going around the path afterwards. Where's the future in that? You taught me to build this theatre, and I thought, that's right. We need someone comfortable, with comfortable seats for the gentry, and people who don't throw potatoes on the stage. I said, blow the costs.
All right, all right. I'll write it.
And I'll act it.
There were some nice touches. The 3
Lots of smoke, green lights. There's a lot you could do with 3 witches. Surprising no one's thought of it before, actually.
So what Elvis Pool person will do it then?
And of course, you couldn't go wrong with a good storm. And then there was that ghost routine that you cut out to please yourself because we couldn't afford the muslin. Perhaps I could even put death in.
How far along did you say you came from?
From the Randolph, some little kingdom in the middle of nowhere. It'll take you months to get there.
Oh, still, I'd like to go. It's where I was born. Well, that's what you said when you were on a tour of the mountains.
Yeah, I can't remember where that was. It was long ago.
Well, maybe I'll take a few of the younger chaps so we can make a summer of it.
Wolf's not right there yet. It's a good play, apart from the ghost.
The ghost stays.
But people always leer and throw things on the stage, and you know how difficult it is to get chalk out of the play.
I like ghosts.
He's still bent on going.
Yes, Tom John's still a bit wild. He needs an older head around the place.
I'm going to miss you. You've been like a daughter to me. I don't mind telling you. How old are you exactly? You never did say.
58.
Been like older daughter to me then? I don't know what I'll do without you and Tom John around, and that's a fact.
It's only for the summer. You said yourself it'd be a good experience.
Yes. We grow old, Master Will.
You don't want him to go, do you?
I was all for it at first, but then I thought there's destiny afoot. And just when things are going right, there's always blood destiny. That's where he's from, some in the mountains, and I shan't see him again.
It's only for the summer.
Got to do right, me. I've got the right dramatic flow.
Sorry.
You know he's not my own flesh and blood.
But he's your son. This heredity business isn't all it's cracked up to be.
You said he looked like that fool person.
There is definitely a resemblance there, but the light's got to be just right.
Maybe there's some destiny work there too.
Well, he's on his way. In a cart?
Fiery white charger would have been favourite. Has he got a magic sword?
Oh, you are a disgrace, the both of you.
He's got to have a magic sword. We can make him one out of Thunderbolt Iron. I've got a spell for that. First you take some Thunderbolt Iron, and then you make a sword out of it.
Oh, I can't do all those old things.
Oh, and a strawberry birthmark.
No, I can't abide strawberries. I dare say it must have worked. Otherwise he wouldn't be on his way. And the swords, the armor, be in the cart.
It's a long road. There's many a slip twixt dress and drawers. They could be bandits.
We shall keep an eye over him.
That's not right. If he's going to be king, he should fight his own battles.
We don't want him to go wasting his energy. We want him good and fresh when he gets here.
And then he'll fight his own battles?
Yes, naturally. Granted, it looks like he's winning.
What happened to not meddling? It's not proper meddling, only helping matters along.
But just last week you would
A
say
week is a very long time in magic. 17 years for one. Anyway, Esme's determined and I'm in no mood to stop her.
So what you're saying is, it's like taking a vow never to swim. You'll absolutely keep your word. Unless you find yourself in the water?
It's better than drowning.
Right.
Had a row with your young man then?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Haven't seen him about for weeks.
The Duke sent him somewhere or another. Not that I mind. Not that I mind at all, either way.
No, quite.
I think we're lost.
We were lost 10 miles ago. There's got to be a new word for what we are now.
Where are we then?
The mountains. Perfectly clear on my atlas.
Well, I think we should stop and ask someone.
A lonely curlew? A badger, perhaps. Who exactly did you have in mind?
That old woman over there with the funny hat. I've been watching her, and she's been watching me. And she keeps hiding behind the bushes when she thinks I've seen her.
Oh there, good mother.
Who's mother?
Just a figure of speech, Miss?
Mistress. And I am but a poor old woman gathering wood. Logs. You don't give me such a fright, young man. My poor old heart.
I'm sorry.
What?
Your poor old heart, what?
What about my poor old heart?
Just that you mentioned it.
Well, it isn't important. I suspect you're looking for Lanka.
Oh, yes, actually, all day.
You come too far. Back. Take the left at the tracks, then right there by the strand of pines. You can't miss it.
Okay.
If you meet a mysterious old lady on the road, you've got to offer to share your lunch or help her across the river.
You do.
It's terribly bad luck.
Would you care to share our lunch with us, good man? Old wound. Man.
What is it?
Salt pork.
Thanks anyway. Gives me wings.
Oh. Well, we could help you across the river if you'd like.
What? River? We're on the moors. There couldn't be a river for miles.
We've got to get them from outside.
Oh, well, maybe we should have asked her to wait a moment while we went and looked for one. Come on.
What's all this about play?
Aren't you happy to see me?
Well, yes, of course, but about this play.
My lord wants to put on a play to show everyone that he's the rightful king, and himself mostly, I think.
Is that why you went to Admirable?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
You would prefer the Duchess's approach? She wants everyone to be executed. And she's good at that sort of thing. There'd be a lot of fighting and lots of people would die, and this way might be easier.
Oh, where's your spunk, man?
Pardon?
Don't you want to die nobly for some just cause?
I'd much rather live quietly for one. It's all right for you witches. You can do what you like. I'm circumscribed.
So, about this play thing. When's it gonna be?
Manny, I'm sure I'm not allowed to tell you. I'm sure the Duke told me, don't tell the witches that the play is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
I shouldn't then.
But meet for sherry beforehand at 7:30.
I see. And I don't suppose you could, or you shouldn't be telling me who else is invited?
No, most of the dignitaries are Blanca. You understand I'm not telling you this.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yes.
I just think you have a right to know what it is you're not being told.
Is there still that little gate round the back that leads to the kitchen?
The one that's often left unguarded.
Yes!
We hardly ever guard it these days.
Would there be someone guarding it, say, 8 o'clock tomorrow night?
I could be there.
Good.
The Duke will be expecting you.
Hang on, but you said that he said that we weren't to know.
He said I wasn't to tell you, but he also said, they'll come anyway. I hope they do. Seemed like such a good mood when he said it. Can I see you again before the show?
I think I'll be washing my hair. Excuse me, I need to be going. We've got lots of plans.
But I've got your
play and, you know, things get done.
Mary, it's true. Sometimes witches do bad things to people. Sometimes. There's not going to be any trouble, is there? Please, I don't want any trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's a jingle bells? Hope you haven't been keeping our girl up here late at night.
Nanny!
What one? Walnut?
No thanks, they go right through me.
Come, gentle dog, and listen to our tale.
Who's that? The lad with the tights who spoke.
It's the prologue. You have to have him at the beginning so everyone knows what the play is going to be about.
Well, I can't understand a word he's saying. And what's a gentle anyway?
Type of maggot.
Oh yes, that's just lovely. Welcome, maggots. Welcome to the show. Really puts you in the mood.
These walnuts are damn tough. I'm gonna have to take my boot off to this one. Come on. Come on. What hath befell the land? And where are the witches? Where are those blasted witches?
I lost my what? There's nothing is called them. There is something living in this wit.
Calm down. Calm down. It'll all be
one with the red glass. Very impressive. We used it in that place with the big square.
Oh, yes, we did. I think we left it there.
I have smothered many a babe. Well, just find another one in the prop box. You are the evil King Verence. You've got to have a crown. Improvise, man.
I never shipwrecked anybody. They just said they shipwrecked people. I never did. Green blusher.
I don't look like that, do I?
Absolutely not.
That's my son. That's him, isn't it? What is he doing and what is he saying?
I think he's meant to be you.
But I never walk like that. What's wrong with his leg? I never did that or that. That's my crown he's wearing. Look, this is it. I never did. Okay, maybe I did some of those. So I said, quietly, if you've got it, it's good for the building industry. What is he saying all this about?
It's art. It holds a what's named mirror up to life. That's us. From that silly little cauldron. That's meant to be us.
A bloody distorted mirror at that. The people are taking it in. It's not real, but what does that matter? Well, it's soft as water, strong as water, washing away the past. Nothing we can do here. We lost.
Did you hear that? One of them just said they put babies in their cauldron. I'm not sitting here listening to any more of this stuff.
Guys, nothing to be done. Words. That's all that's left. Words.
Oh, and now there's a man with the trumpet come on. What's he gonna do?
My own flesh and blood, how could they have done this to me?
Oh, it's into that one.
Oh, come on, Geiger. We're going backstage.
Go on, go. Find the witches and arrest them.
Remember what happened last time, you foolish man?
We let 2 of them loose. This time, all 3. The tide of public feeling is on our side. That sort of thing affects witches. Depend on it.
So it would appear.
Don't just stand there. By the time the play ends, those witches are to be under lock and key.
Cower now, brief mortals, for I am death. Gains whom no... Gains to... Gains to no...
Oh, good grief, Dave. Against whom no lock will hold, nor fastened portal bar. I really don't see why you're having so much trouble with this.
Right. Gains to them no dumpity-dum. No dumpity-dumpity-bar. Do you think I'm fearsome enough?
Don't worry, my friend. I expect that with a visit from you, even death himself would hold no fears.
Thanks,
The play just isn't working. It keeps trying to fit itself into different words. It isn't right. Once the play has been written, it should remain writ. It shouldn't come alive and start twisting and turning itself around. No wonder everyone needs prompting all the time.
But we're not witches, I tell you. We're not.
Why do you look like them then? Tie their hands. magical witches. It's time for your curtain call. Now, come on, give it up!
Away with you!
Divers, alarms, and excursions?
Oh, that means terrible happenings. They always put those in place. But we can't let this get out. If this gets out, witches will always be old hags with green blusher. What if we write new words?
Oh, and you'd be an expert on theatre words, naturally. No, they have to be the right sort or people would suspect.
I don't know about new words, but perhaps we could make them forget these words.
Good work, good work.
At last! What are you three playing at? We've been looking for you everywhere.
Us, the
Yes, you are. We put it in last week, remember? You don't have to say anything, you just have to sit there and symbolize occult forces at work. Come on, you've done well so far. Good complexion you've got there, Wolf. You look about as nasty a bunch of hags as ever a body could hope. Well done. It's a pity about the wigs. Curtain up in 1 minute. Break a leg.
You so.
Break your own leg.
And now our domination is complete.
It's just tinless, what? The fire's just red paper.
Now just look busy, the two of you, and wait till I say.
Very soil cries out in tyranny.
Don't calls me forth for vengeance.
How do they make it flicker, though?
Just be quiet, the two of you. No, I'm very, very sorry, young man. Please do continue. You're upsetting people.
Don't calls me forth for vengeance.
Aha! It calls you forth for vengeance, does it? And the heavens cry revenge too, I expect.
That's them. There they are. What are they doing in my play?
Aha! Thou whisperest that I am an evil king, though thou sayest it so that no one save I may hear it. And now you have summoned the god, though through some secret signal, owing naught to artifice of lips or tongue.
Will says, what the hell is going on?
What was that you said? Did I hear you say, I come, my lady?
Off of here.
Oh, thou babblest man! See how I dodge thy tortoise spear! I said, see how I dodge thy tortoise spear, thy spear, thy spear, thy spear, man! It's in your bloody head, for goodness sake!
to have its tumpety day.
Do you fear him now, and he so amazed with drink? Take his dagger, husband. You're a bladesworth from the kingdom.
I dare not.
Who will know? There is only the eyeless knight. Take his dagger now. Take the kingdom tomorrow.
Have a stab at it, man.
Is this a dagger I see before me?
Of course it's a bloody dagger. Come on, do it now. The weak deserve no mercy. We'll say he fell downstairs.
He has been nothing but kindness unto me.
And you can be death itself to him.
I cannot. I will be seen down the hall. Someone comes.
There is no one. Must I put it in for you? See, just put it on the stair.
No! It was not like that. You were not there. Nor was I. I was asleep at the time, you know. There was blood on the counterpane. Blood on the floor. I couldn't wash it off. These are not proper matters for this inquiry. I cannot allow a discussion of national security. It was just a dream. When I woke, he'd be alive tomorrow. And tomorrow, you could say, I didn't know. I had no recollection. What a noise he made at falling. Enough to wake the dead. Who would have thought he had so much blood in him? I hope that sorts it all out.
These are the rantings of mad players. Therefore, there is no truth as there is no proof. No crime has been committed.
No. I saw it all. I was in the Great Hall that night. You killed the king, my lord.
I did not. You were not there. I did not see you there. I order you not to be there. You swore loyalty unto death.
Yes. I'm sorry, my lord.
You're dead.
Thank goodness that's over.
I didn't do it. You all saw I didn't do it. Telling lies is naughty. You can't get me now. Will there be a comet? There must be a comet when a prince dies.
Clearly, my husband has lost his wits.
Be
Therefore,
quiet, woman! This is a fake dagger. Clearly, actors can't be trusted with real ones, and the true king of Lanka stands behind you.
Oh no. We're not having any mysterious returned heirs to this kingdom. You don't frighten me, Wyrd sisters.
We don't, do we? We really don't.
Your magic is all artifice and illusion to fool weak minds. It holds no fears for me. Do your worst.
My words?
Yes, get on with it. I am proud of what I've done. I enjoyed it. I did it because I wanted to. You blithering idiots. There is not one of you here who is not afraid of me. I could make you whittle in your drawers from pure terror.
Does go on, doesn't she? Where's the Duke?
Oh, he fell for battlements eventually.
Come on, lock her up. And now, young man, you are the king of Lanka.
But, no, I don't know how to be a king. I don't want to be a king. Listen to me, all of you. Thank you for your offer. Oh, it is a great honor, but I cannot accept it. You see, the only crown I know to wear is the one that grants me power behind curtains. I'm sorry.
The problem is, you don't actually have a choice. You are the king. It's a job you're lined up for when you are born. The only chance you've got is if there were another heir. You don't remember any brothers or sisters, anyone you share a resemblance to?
There
Twas a good banquet, I thought.
And I got a coronation, my says, Viva Barons I Rex. Fancy him being called Rex. I can't say it's a very good likeness. I don't recall him having a handle sticking out of his ear.
Whatever happened to the Duchess?
Oh, she escaped. But she didn't get far. Had to go through the forest, you see. The animals got her. That's destiny for you. Well, we've got a new king now, and that's that.
It's all thanks to you, Natty, really.
Why?
Everyone knows that witches don't lie. I mean, everyone could see that they looked alike, but I mean, that could have been a coincidence. I looked up Roi de Seigneur. Pretty Weber.
May she rest in peace.
Had a dictionary.
Yes, well.
You did tell the truth, didn't you? They really are brothers, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. I saw to his mother when the king was born, and to the queen when young Tonton was born, and she told me who the father was.
Just a minute.
I remember the fool's father. Very personable young man. Oh, he was so lovely. He used to come and visit often. Didn't like his dad, but he'd still come and see friends.
Oh, and he made friends so easily.
Among the ladies, very athletic he was. Could climb walls like nobody's business. I remember hearing. Very popular with the queen he was.
And the king was out hunting such a lot.
And it was that droit of his, always out and about with it he was.
Just a minute.
Yes?
So you said that they were brothers and that Wyrd was the older.
That's right.
You made everyone believe that.
Now look, we have a duty to be truthful, but there's no call to be honest.
So what you're saying is...
What I am saying is that we finally got a king who's got his head screwed on right, and the old king's ghost has been laid to rest, happy-like. And we've had a lovely coronation, and some of us got much we weren't entitled to, them being only for the kiddies. And all in all, things are a lot more satisfactory than they could have been. No, don't worry about what could have, should have, or would have been. It's what things are that matter.
But he's not really the king!
Well, it could be. Queen wasn't very good at counting. Anyway, he doesn't know he's not royalty.
You're not going to tell him, are you?
No?
Besides, royalty has to start somewhere. We might as well start with him. How are you and him getting along, by the way?
All right. I'm surprised at you two. Really, I am. You're witches. Witches are supposed to care about truth and destiny.
Oh, yes, but you see, that's where people get it all twisted. I mean, destiny is important, but you go wrong when you think that it controls you. It's the other way around, really.
Bugger destiny.
And after all, you didn't think being a witch was going to be easy, did you?
Shells does worry when I'm not home when she comes to get my breakfast.
So when shall we three meet again?
Well, actually, I have a lot of birthdays this month and such.
That's nice. How about you, McGrath?
Don't you find that you get so busy at this time of year?
Yes, quite. No point being tied down to appointments and such. Let's just leave the whole question open then, shall we?